Good day, everyone. So, today I'm going to talk about the features of the AI. So, to start with, let me discuss the general features of those: the facial recognition, data ingestion, quantum computing, the deep learning, automate tasks, cloud computing, and of course, chatbots. So, as I try to dive in and learn more about this as a preparation for this report, I got some information from the dataflare.com. It says that artificial intelligence is revolutionary. Of course, who doesn't know that, right? So some people think that it's a new age of electricity. And when Benjamin Franklin, it says there, first discovered electricity, it was thought that it's extremely profound, something that could change the human history. And now this is a more than that. It's a developing and continuous integrating electrified system. And the scientists and researchers regarding the AI are equally revolutionary, something that will transform the way most industries work. So it was mentioned from our last meetings in the subject that some of our jobs in different industries might be replaced by an AI, like the maritime industry. Instead of using a manpower, they would start using a robot that could make a more productive and faster production and services. And same as the companies, the communication company taking calls, no longer humans, but it's going to be a robot, like an automated robot. Okay, so let's dive in more on these features. So all of us at some point accomplish a task that somehow we don't really necessarily, we're not happy about it, but just complying with it. But because of the AI, however, we no longer have to do those dull and boring tasks. There are some apps that could actually help us to be more creative, the like ChatGPT, and some of the apps were in. You just have to pay for it, the subscription, but you just have to type in or just say a word, a voice command, and it can give you some photo or a short video wherein you specifically describe what exactly you want it to be, the outcome from it. Okay, so that's one of the features. Second is the data ingestion. Data ingestion, when we say it is one of the most important features of artificial intelligence, it is because it deals with a huge amount of data. Even a small company, about 50 employees, has huge chunks of data to analyze. We can even imagine the quantity of data that organizations like Facebook, Twitter, that handling billions of accounts, right? And we know that in our past report, by according to Sir Berizi, we had the Data Privacy Act, wherein he mentioned that if your company handles an employee, a number of employee, or handling a certain number of clients, you reach that, you're gonna have to comply with the Data Privacy Commission. So those data are being handled. Data ingested through an AI. So those huge amounts of data are being handled collectively by a systematic computer intelligence system. Okay, so that's one of the most important features of the AI. So third is imitates human cognition. So we call it AI system because it essentially imitates or mimics the way the human mind thinks and solve the problems. I can actually connect this with the Chat GPT, which what makes AI unique. And sometimes, although there are some complaints about the AI, there are some limitations wherein it doesn't really, it cannot answer all those questions without like specifically asking or typing the questions of it. Like if you're asking about the law or a certain cases, the ChatGPT, in my experience, it will not give you a necessary, exact answer, like a lawyer advice or a lawyerly like opinion, but rather it will direct you to some sites wherein you could digest those information, and sometimes would actually advise you to go to a lawyer. So that's one of, but however, it is not entirely possible. As of today, the developers and the scientists are working on systems that cater the theory of mind and self-awareness of artificial intelligence systems. So we know that some countries already integrated in their industry, in the groups, organizations. In fact, there is a priest who is a robot in Japan. So so as the some of the cashiers in the United States, it's no longer a human, but it's an AI system function. And fourth, one of the features of AR, it is futuristic. Of course, it continuously developing. They not only perceive the environment and take actions accordingly, but also keep in mind that it's ironic that I just use the mind for artificial intelligence. The situation that might come up near in the future, when we say artificial intelligence, it is something that unmeasurable. It keeps developing. So when we talk about human, for some reason, we all know that there are still questions, especially in physics, in the in some theories like theory of relativism, that cannot be answered or unexplainable still. But on the AI, considering that one of the features are futuristic, the development cannot be measured. Therefore, it can always have the answer. It can always have the response on every problem and every question on the basis of the systematic logic. That's one of the feature of the AI, the futuristic. And a fifth is it prevents natural disasters. We all friendly with using AI for our business or even our personal. Like for this one, I'm doing this reporting through an AI camera, actually. But for our gaming profiles and more such purposes, now it is turn to take the AI a one step ahead, hone it in our government, use it in a disaster management. Like, for example, we were able to predict a typhoon, an earthquake into some regions here in the Philippines, all around the world, because of these AI features. It prevents natural disasters so that we can minimize the effect, the negative effect to our environment, as well as with our with the people living. And the sixth is the facial recognition and chatbots. This is very helpful. One of the features of Gcash, I would mention, I'm not supposed to be saying it, but yeah, so this is one of the secure way in securing the accounts, especially for the banks, because enable for you to have an access or log in to some bank online accounts. You're gonna have to be recognized by the device, because there are some instances wherein a person knows the user, the password, and they were able to access it. But because of this unique feature of AI, the facial recognition and the chatbots, it is able to have a more secure security on our bank accounts. The facial recognition system enables a machine to unlock or provide authorized access to an individual by verifying or identifying a person's face. There are times actually that you're gonna have to have your device accessibly on the right direction from the time that you actually took the photo from your device, and how the system recognizes it. Like for example, you took the photo in this angle, like in this front, you can have the photo like on the other side, like you're making it on side angle, because it would not recognize you accordingly. So that's how precise and delicate the facial recognition function. And as a summary on this report, AI is no more a technology of the future because it is now something that we are living alongside. We know that a vast child's imagination, it can always it can now be rich because of the AI. There are so many things that make AI unique, and humans are busy enhancing these technologies today with the advancement of this technology that can actually help a lot of people, especially in medicine. We are living and breathing artificial intelligence. I was actually watching a lot of videos, random videos about this, trying to understand more how it contribute and what are the development in our society in relation with, well, I found the nanotechnology. I actually heard about that when I was in a senior high, but it was only a proposal in Silicon Valley. But now there are some hospital that actually trying and starting to offer it in Colorado. It's a nanotechnology wherein it can replace a human heart, kill cancer, you know. It can actually insert it in a human body, and those nanobots can kill and detect the cancer cells without harming the good cells, so there are no side effects. So that's one of the major contribution of these developments, of this unique feature of AI in our technology. But at the end of the day, whatever those features are, we have to be responsible as a user, as a human, and we have to use it in a positive manner and understanding the consequences that it might occur if we will have no if we will not follow the right way or the proper guidelines on it, in which where the problem occurs. That will be discussed further with the next reporter. Thank you.